All right, my bad. I had to hop out because I had a delivery and shit. And again, the whole point of this is at this point, bro, like I'm gonna be completely transparent with what the fuck I'm doing on my everyday. There was a few years, probably about 3 years, maybe four, where I was like, nah, bro, I can't, I'm a rapper. I can't look like I got a job, or if I got a job, my job can't look like, this. Like, I can't be delivering pizzas or delivering sandwiches or some shit like that, right? Fuck all that shit, bro. It's perception. At the end of the day, the average rapper now that's not on, not even the average rapper, every fucking rapper, you either selling drugs or you got a job, nigga, or you not doing shit. Them the three options. You either selling drugs and making money, doing illegal shit and making money. I ain't gonna say selling drugs. You doing illegal shit and making money. You doing legal shit and making money, or you ain't doing shit and you ain't making no money. And I beat myself up a lot because I'm always making some type of money, bro. I ain't never not doing shit. I ain't never been no not having no job ass nigga, right? Let alone no not having no job ass rapper. So back to the point that I was making, if you gonna charge me 250, 350, 500 to perform at an event, bro, I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's not nobody, if it's not a person in there that's really, really worth anything, you wasting your money, bro. You wasting your fucking money. It's not because it has not gotten any cheaper to get on as a rapper. The game has changed. We ain't selling CDs no more. It's streaming and all that shit. But ultimately, those motherfuckers who got record label deals ain't making $1 million videos no more. Outside of that big difference right there, because at one point, those videos was only promo. Missy Elliott, like, you know what I'm saying, them throwback videos and shit, them shits was promo. They wasn't getting paid off that shit. We get paid off that shit now because of YouTube and streaming and shit like that. But ultimately, besides making $1 million videos, it ain't getting no cheaper to get on as a rapper, to become a rapper, to get your name popping, to get your name buzzing. So if I'm gonna spend anywhere from 250 to 500 a pop to try to make a play, why the fuck would I perform in front of a room full of rappers, dog? Or a room full of quote unquote A&Rs or execs? Like, bro, if you can't, and as much as I do dislike this as well, like, I don't like for it to be like on some shit, because the game is a what have you done for me lately game, or what have you done lately game, you know what I'm saying, for me to want to fuck with you. But like, yeah, if you can't tell me nobody, if you like, there's absolutely people who are solid individuals who are worth something in this game, and you might not know all their name. You might not know their name, right? It might not be popular. Like, for instance, a big exec that's a popular name that you've heard for years in rap songs and shit like that is Steve Stout. Steve Stout has Jay-Z ties, Roc Nation ties, and shit, Rockefeller ties and shit like that. I don't expect to pay $500 and see Steve Stout in no event. I don't expect to pay $1,000 and see Steve Stout in an event. Those type of situations don't happen. The only way you're gonna see Steve Stout in a fucking event and it's a showcase is some shit that he put on, or he was connected to somebody who put that shit on. That's one of those situations where networking comes into play. Other than that, I live in Charlotte right now. Charlotte is popping. The Baby is the hottest artist in the world. He lives in Charlotte. He's from Charlotte. He represents Charlotte. At the end of the day, even if the Baby was in a showcase charging $500, $600 to perform, what is that really gonna do for you? Even though he has a label and things like that, he's just an artist, and it might get you in front of some of his execs. But again, if you're not pulling up 30 people deep, flyers, shirts, t-shirts, you know what I'm saying, like CDs and or not, maybe not even CDs, but whatever. Like, if you're not pulling up hella deep to make that big impact, it's not gonna do anything for you. So performing in front of these rooms full of rappers, or these things, or these showcases that rappers only put on, what the fuck is really the outcome you getting out of this shit, man? If you gonna spend that much money, dog, if you gonna spend that much money, figure out some social media ads. If it's an actual, the biggest thing I would say is, or these, I'm gonna try to break this down. Let me stop. I'm getting a little excited, right? Figure out social media ads. Get out of these showcases. If it's a tastemaker event, like if it's a DJ conference, that's worth it, because they're DJs. DJs play music. DJs spin music to other people who are not making music, to people who like to dance to music, to people who like to turn up the music, who like to party the music. I'll pay for a DJ conference, right? And even some of those are bullshit. You got to find the right coalition and a coalition that's worth it. But I'll pay for a DJ conference depending on what's involved in that shit. But them showcases, get out of them. Conferences, you can find that. Learn some social media ads. Other than that, man, you still need to be doing your shit online, all your social media shit, like posting. You do your ads, post as well. You still need to be doing some shit offline, some guerrilla marketing and shit like that. But look, you're going to spend a lot of money. You're going to spend a lot of fucking money on these showcases. And within the first year of your career, it's going to seem like it's doing something for you. But after that, that shit is a waste, bro. It is a waste. You can spend every other dollar you're going to spend on them fuck-ass showcases. And if you think, oh, shit, I'm bored, I need to make a move, let me just, cheap showcase, let me spend $25 to go, fuck that. Spend $25 on an ad and then just pull up to the showcase and flyer the fucking parking lot. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that you shouldn't perform, but if you know who the fuck's going to be in there as far as the people putting it on, and you know it's going to be nothing in there but artists, I mean, the least you could do is make your omnipresence more known. So at least they see your face. Because at the end of the day, all this shit is about who seems the hottest. And if you seem hotter or more important than the next artist, you gon' go to that next level. That's really how that shit is. I hate shit like that, but that's also how this business shit works. That's how this music industry works. That's how it all works. There's a certain perception to that shit. So at this point, there's no need for me to perform in a showcase. You see why I got a job. Like, this is what I'm doing, right? But I guarantee you, if I pull up to these showcases and I can pull out 10, 20 people on like a random Tuesday night, right? Pull up, don't perform, just pull up, shirts and shit. Hit the lot with flyers when we done. You know what I'm saying? And we just moving around. I kind of, flyers with everybody in the parking lot. And as well, I get the flyers to all the people who's putting it on. Once I do that and I just leave, and I haven't done this yet, but this is something I'm going to do. And I'll let y'all know how it works. When I leave, I can only see it as motherfuckers thinking, well, who the fuck was that? I've seen this done. Like, the baby was supposed to be on a particular show that I was involved in. And it was a showcase I paid to perform. I'm sure he didn't have to pay to perform. He was one of the featured artists. But he pulled up, and I don't know this to be a fact, but he pulled up, and I just don't think bro liked the outcome. And I don't think it was packed enough for him. So he pulled up with his people that he had in there, like 10 people, shirts, flyers, posters like he used to do when he was first getting on. And then he spoke to the DJs in there, the people putting it on, DJ Eastsud, and some of these DJs that was doing this shit. It was an Eastsud event. Eastsud is 2 Chainz DJ. And then he left, bro. And he was already known in the city, but he left. He didn't perform, and he was supposed to. He was on the flyer. Now, I don't know if it was business or whatever, what type of shit that happened, but ultimately, for what? Like, that right there made him look bigger than what he was, and he was already popping at the time. But he left. There was other artists that was featured artists that still stayed and performed because they did need that. They did need that event and that opportunity. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? And that particular artist is different, but also it's just a networking thing, man. It's how you use your money. Shit like that works, bro. Popping out, looking like somebody and leaving, that shit works. Rappers gonna want to know who you are. Entertainers gonna, like, the people in the industry gonna want to know who you are. The shit works, man. But this shit might be like a 15-minute video. Look, save your money. Then when you're ready to spend it, just make sure you spend it on some shit that's worth it, man. And we gotta remember to stop promoting to other fucking rappers. Promote to people who want to hear music. Unless you're trying to collab with a rapper, stop promoting the rappers, dog. And stop performing in these rooms full of rappers. I done ran it for this bitch for about 20 minutes. Hemingway checking out. If y'all want to hear some more shit or some more opinions I got about this shit, it's going to be more coming. So make sure you subscribe to the video. Subscribe to my YouTube. Share the video. I'm out, man. I got to go back to work.